9 signs that someone dislikes you. In this life, we meet many kinds of people, both they who are sincere to you and fake people. Sometimes it's so challenging to recognize whether someone is really genuine to you, or their kindness are only fake, because they have particular intention behind their nice acts. So, in order to protect yourself from people like that, you need to be aware to the signs they demonstrate. Sometimes, they show off the kindness to you, but they hide their true feeling that they hate you. In this video, you will know about the signs that someone may dislike you through their behavior. They avoid eye contact. If you know someone that avoid the eye contact with you, you need to figure out more about this person, because avoiding eye contact is one of the clear signs that someone dislike you. They can't even look you in the eye and often turn their head away when you try to look them and make an eye contact. Our gut knows that it's uncomfortable and you start questioning whether they want to stay with you or not. But according to old saying that, the eyes are the windows to the soul, you need to be aware with someone who don't maintain eye contact with you. There are few possible reasons why someone avoid eye contact. First, they may feel uncomfortable around you, or they are too nervous to see you. But when someone is not nervous at all, it's clear and you would better to move on from that person. Never consider to make meaningful relationship with that one because they don't want you in their life. They don't smile when they see you. Our gut will recognize if someone smiled to you sincerely or not. But if you meet someone who never smile when they see you, even if you have given your genuine smile, perhaps this people dislike you. Genuine smile is hard to fake. Someone who are happy to see you will give genuine smile. Especially if they smile to other people except you, it's so clear that something wrong with their thoughts and feelings about you. It may be really hurtful. You feel so abandoned and neglected. In fact, research suggests that people who dislike each other tend to avoid making eye contact and often wear expressions of contempt or anger. People who dislike you will frequently frowning or scowling in your direction, so just move on from that person. Sometimes you also meet people who intimate you, but for certain reason they don't smile at you when you meet. Perhaps they only have bad day. They don't include you in conversations. We love being engaged in a conversations talking about holiday plan or other interesting topic. But if you know someone that don't include you in conversation, it's the clear indication that they never approve you. You may be in a group of people who are talking a particular hot topic, but they seem like intentionally exclude you from the conversation. I know it's so hurtful and painful, especially if it's done by someone you know very well, such as family or coworker. Then you need to realize that it's the clear sign that they don't want you there. Sometimes, they may even act like you are not there, and they make point of talking to every people but you. They ignore you intentionally and don't want you to get involved. If someone deliberately excludes you from the conversations, it's the obvious sign that they don't see you as equal, or they simply don't respect you and dislike you. Instead of attempting to make these kind people like you, just focus on building strong, meaningful relationship with them who appreciate your company. They gossip about you. Gossiping is negative behavior which shows negativity of someone. Especially if they love gossiping you to other behind your back, it could be the indication that they dislike you. They will find any mistake you made, and enjoy your misfortune. But if you can achieve something in your life, they will exaggerate things and try to tell lies story behind your back. Gossiping is a form of passive-aggressive behavior, and sometimes it's the way to make other people hate you as well. I know it's painful and disappointing. It makes you feel betrayed, and sometimes leads to anxiety. However, you can overcome this situation with several healthy ways. First, consider to directly talk to them to resolve the issues between you. Or, you make distance yourself from that person, and move on to build strong relationship with other people. Thus you protect your mental health and maintain your dignity in the face of negativity. They mimic or mock you. Someone who dislike you also often mocking or mimicking you. It's another passive-aggressive behavior. They are intentionally putting you down, and sometimes trying to make you foolish by imitating what you said, and something else. They often mock or mimic your behavior, and I know it's very uncomfortable. There are few explanations for why people do this to you. In some cases, they may feel insecure to you, so they try to copy you so they will feel equal to you. Never let this passive-aggressive behavior get under your skin. Just stay calm and confident. Then tell yourself that the person's opinion of you is not worth your worry. Go and move on. Yourself is worth to be involved with someone who respects you. They give you backhanded compliments. Do you know someone who frequently give you compliment but it's actually an insult? It's very uncomfortable to hear that backhanded compliment and feel like actually they want to put you down. The words like, "You dress really well for someone who's unemployed," or "You are rich because you get much money from your parents," or something similar, are the way of someone to demonstrate that they dislike you. It's hurtful and frustrating somehow, especially if it comes from someone you thought as an ally. Thus, how to overcome this? Just ignore it because their weight is not worth your response. It really wastes your time and energy. They deliberately exclude you from social events. Someone who dislike you do this a lot. They make events such as going to beach, going to the party, or just hang out in the fancy cafe, but they exclude you and don't invite you. If they invite you, they often tell you in the last minute only to show that they are include you, but actually they want you to refuse that invitation. It's very painful because it makes you feel deliberately left out, especially if it's done by someone you thought as a friend. However, there are few possible explanations about this. It could be that the person feels insecure so they try to make distance from you. Or, they only dislike you and intentionally desire to put you down. Whatever the reason, don't beg to be included in the events if you are not invited, or if you are invited in the very last minute. There are plenty of other people who would love to spend time with you, then just move on because people who dislike you don't deserve your energy and sincerity.